horror films are made to scare us. Whether that is just pure shock value or on a psychological level. One thing that ups the ante is when the film is based on an actual true event. Some of the films in this series may shock you, especially when you hear the true events that actually inspired them. Here is part 1 of horror films based on true events. Enjoy. The Hills Have Eyes. Wes Craven's cult classic The Hills Have Eyes is inspired by the story of 16th century Scottish clan head Sawney Bean. It's said that his 45-strong clan lived in caves along the coast and ambushed travellers at night, killing them and then cannibalising them. Estimates claim that the clan murdered over 1,000 people before eventually being caught after 25 years of killing and cannibalisation. An American Haunting. An American Haunting is based around the legend of the Bell Witch. Starring Donald Sutherland as John Bell, the film switches between the 21st and 19th centuries and centres on Betsy Bell. As well as exploring the Bell Witch legend, the film contains some very upsetting subjects. The Haunting in Connecticut. This film centres on the experiences of Carmen Snedeker, now Carmen Reed, and her family. The family moved into a former mortuary and soon became victims of a violent haunting. The Warrens investigated the property and it was revealed that the morticians practiced necromancy, which contributed to the hauntings. Personally, having met Carmen, I can say she comes across as a very genuine person. The Rite. Based upon the book The Rite, The Making of a Modern Exorcist, the film tells the story of real events witnessed by then exorcist in training Father Gary Thomas, whilst he was in Rome to be trained and working alongside veteran clergy. The film was well received within the Catholic bishops' community, although they weren't quite sure about the horror side of it. Here are 3 films, all based on one man's story, Ed Gein. In the 1950s, a discovery was made in Wisconsin that went on to give countless horror film writers mountains of material. We won't go into the details of what was discovered, but you will get the idea. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre took inspiration by way of the skin mask Leatherface wore and the decor inside the house. Psycho explored Gein's obsession with his mother that passed into eventual psychosis. In Silence of the Lambs, it's Buffalo Bill who is the Gein character and centres on him making his skin suit from dead bodies. Hannibal Lecter was actually based on another serial killer, Ted Bundy.